Okay, today we are going to have a look at NextViewer. So the easiest way to access this is through astroforall.space, because this is the way that we provide the free tools that we have inside our system. You can log in with your own NextAstro account and access the tools inside there, but for these tools that we provide for free, this is probably the best way to get to them. So today we're talking about NextViewer. So down the bottom left we have a NextViewer button. Click on that, and then voila! All of a sudden you have FitsViewer browser photometer in your browser. But we actually also want to install it. So up there we have install app, but in the address bar, probably the best way to do it is you look at the address. If you move to the right, there's a little screen with a down arrow on it. You can click on that. It'll ask you to install the app. Press install. A bit of a blurb there. Wait for a second or two, it'll download the NextViewer, and then there it'll be. So it says NextViewer app installed. So now if we go out and we have a look for NextViewer, there it is there, along with all my son's kids things, and we'll click it, and voila, here it is. So it's its own app on whatever device you have. It can be a phone or a tablet or a computer, and it doesn't matter what brand, although please let us know if you have a brand where there's something weird happens so we can fix it up. But it's basically just an app on your phone. So now there is a way for each device to associate the FITS file with this app. There's too many of them for me to put in this video at the moment, but we'll provide instructions for that. But if we do it the other way around, if we go and get a FITS file, so we'll go back to Chrome here, and we'll go to the archive just to pull down some type of image. So we have here, there's a few, let's do this one. What's this? Just some random image I took for testing. So I'm going to download that fits.fz and then open it up. Oh yeah, so I haven't got it associated on this computer, so I'm going to go to the app, go the other way around, go to open fits, click on the thing I just downloaded. It'll ask you if you want to open it at full memory or not, because some devices will have less memory. This device has a lot of memory, so I'm going to go full resolution. And there you go. On the left you have the FITS image open. Now if I pop open show options, you can see I can set the cut levels now. It's not a terribly exciting image, it's just a picture of a star. So yeah, you set the cut images. You can also adjust the brightness and contrast by selecting brightness and contrast and dragging your finger actually over the image, which is sort of like how most of our other tools work in the system, if you're used to that already. But you can press pan and pan around as well, pinch and zoom, etc. So what have we got here? We've got two stars, well we've got a whole bunch of stars, but two big bright stars. Maybe big bright stars aren't the way to go. If they're too bright, they can be saturated. So here we've got three stars, and I just want to show you the photometry tool. So we've got PSF or aperture photometry. I'm just going to go PSF. So you tap your target and you hold for your comparison. So I'm going to tap this bottom left one here, just tap. Oop. There we go. So you can see it's plotted radial function, that's the PSF model it's fit. Now I am going to hold the other star to make that the comparison star. There we go. And what do we have here? We have all the numbers of the rainbow, anything you'd possibly want. You see there's a 2 PSF model fits to the data. If you go down the bottom, there is the delta mag, comparison, Gaia comparisons, estimated magnitudes, all sorts of things. So yeah, that's fun. So if you wanted to do something that's more along the lines of what FITS Liberator used to be, so we can hide options. Then let's go just get something prettier. Let's find R band of this nebula here. Now download it again. and go over to here, open it up. So yes, there certainly is better ways of doing that once you have file association. So here we go, we've got our nebula here. Now instead of photometry, we're going to just adjust the cut levels to how we want it. In this scenario, when we're adjusting for the nebula, we might want to use a different stretch function. You can experiment with them. They all have their uses for different objects. So don't let anyone convince you one is better than the other. As you can see here, this one's better for nebula. I didn't necessarily know that ahead of time. But, you know, I've got that. Looking a bit prettier. Here we go, there's N20. Zoom in. Very good. And then up the top right, we can save it out as a JPEG, TIFF, or PNG. If you're bringing it into Photoshop or something, I'd go PNG. Just it's lossless, so it's smaller. So you get full res at a smaller file size. But here we go. We've downloaded the PNG, and luckily, you know, I'm on a tablet that has a simple photo viewer. So here's the PNG, ready for you to go into Photoshop. So that was just a couple of tools with the Fits viewer. They're just two simple examples of the two main things you do with it, which is either take measurements of stars relatively quickly, or use it to reduce the Fits file into a normal image file to be used to make a color image or something like that. So that's NextViewer. Go and install it, enjoy, put it on all your devices, and definitely let us know if there's any problems and we'll fix them up. And hopefully you enjoy this free service we're providing to the community.